Hi peeps, welcome back to my channel. And if for some reason you're new here, hi, my name is Marina, and today I want to make a video about what the hell has happened to me for the past 4 years, because 3 of those I was completely down, I was depressed, I felt a lot of guilt, I hated myself, and I just want to make this video to make you feel better if you're in the same place. Today I want to tell you how it was, how I tried to get out of it, and what really helped me. I feel so professional with this microphone, even though I'm holding it in the hand. The sounds should be pretty good, right? Tell me in the comments. For the majority of the viewers on this channel, you're familiar with my situation. I moved to Moscow 4 years ago because I fell in love and my boyfriend lived in Moscow, so I left my hometown, a small northern city called Murmansk, and by the time that I've met my partner, I've been in a place where I felt stable, and also I've had a job that I really liked. I kind of felt like I cracked the code because I found a pretty interesting and creative job in such a small city. I worked in the youth center that based on city government, and we created the ideas, and there was a ton of projects and events that we've made together with my colleagues, and we were just dream team. We worked together so perfectly. My boss is like a mentor, she like the goddess, and she helped me so much with my self-esteem that by the time that I was 30, I really felt like I have something to be proud of. I was kind of at my peak at the time, and then I moved to Moscow, and shit started to happen. Well, first and foremost, I gotta admit, this relationship was my first real relationships where I lived with somebody, and it was not exactly what I thought it would be, okay? So that was just start. Also, I'm in different city, I'm trying to balance out my life, and also there is like price tag for food and for rent, and now I'm fully separated from my parents, because when I lived in my hometown they helped me here and there with produce, and like sometimes they will present me with, I don't know, money or clothes or whatever. So I was kind of independent, and I lived alone since I was 25. But now I see that I wasn't independent, and that also hit me, because I was like, oh, now I'm with a partner, but also by my own, because I need to figure out how to be an adult. Also, most of the sadness that I've had in my life, it was because of my job. I knew that it's not what I wanted, like in the first few months, but I thought, well, I will give it a shot while I'm searching for another job. And then COVID hits. I hated it because I felt like I cannot express myself through that. My boss was a douchebag. He was the son of the bigger boss. He had no logic. He just, I've tried here and there some creative ideas, start some projects, but again, because everything was controlled by this person, it always was disappointing. At some point, I've had a colleague, and she was really creative, and she's a really cool photographer. Now she's freelance, and she ran away earlier than I did, but she did a great job, and we had some fun together. But again, all nice creative people couldn't work there because of this douchebag. I was really feeling like I'm doing some useless shit, and I thought that I can just, you know, be patient about it, get through that, and it will get better. Spoiler, it did not. It got worse. I started to feel like I have no choice anymore, because I've tried to apply for different jobs and went through several job interviews, and they all were shitty. I've tried to express myself creatively through hobbies. So I've tried to stream on Twitch, at first at Russian and then in English. Also, I've started to make miniatures, and I think I was quite good at it. I was into it for almost the whole 3 years, and my skill really leveled up. But everything that I've done did not get me answers, did not get me feel like I'm really living, not existing. Then the February of 2022 happened, and again, I'm like, the world is unpredictable. I don't know what to do. I can't leave this job right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. So a lot of fears, a lot of doubts. Also, I've tried to find an answers in universe. So I've started a course of Vedic astrology. I thought that that's just because it's interesting, but honestly, I was blind by the fact that it could be the magic pill that will save me, that will sell me. What the hell? That will save me. I've spent a year and a half learning that, just to realize that I cannot see the answers for myself. I was so good at lying to myself that I know what I'm doing. Don't get me wrong, I still do believe that it works, but not to the certain degree when you have to solve your own problems. You probably wouldn't see them because you're in your own head, in your own rut, in your own routine, and you're just too much into that, if it does make sense. I hope my ramble is not too all over the place, but yeah, I've tried streaming, doing miniatures. Also, I've tried to make videos because that's my favorite way to be creative. But again, when I filled up, I did a videos for a month to 3, and then I was like, no, I'm depressed again, and I don't want to feel myself in this place. I don't want to remember this. I just want to skip it. Can we skip to the good part, you know? Yeah, I've tried astrology, but you know what really helped me? You know? Just guessed it. Yeah, the most obvious thing that you can think of, that I thought that I don't need because I can help myself and do that on my own. I don't need nobody. But what really helped is therapy. Yay! So every time somebody asks me astrology advice, I'm like, do therapy. That's cheaper and faster, and that will help you at the places that you need help. Okay? Okay. I've started sessions in summer 2022. Only after 4 months, I've made a decision to quit my job with no future possibilities. But honestly, it was such an easy decision after a therapist helped me to build my self-esteem back, and she gave me such a small little practices that I can do every single day just to get a habit of thinking that I'm worth a lot of stuff that I want. Why did I wait it for 3 years? Because it was safe in the beginning, and then I kind of feed myself an idea that I don't have a choice. But I had a choice all along. When I quit my job, then my cat got sick and he needed a surgery. And then I've had a little bit of surgery, not a serious one, but still. And I've lost like a month and a half just figuring out all those little things. And also it cost money. Every single year on New Year's, I'm going back to my hometown, kind of spend a little bit of vacation there. And then I got back in January. And I started to looking for a job. I applied for different jobs and nobody called me for a month. I thought I could go to online school education or content creation, the path that I've been previously on. I've had an options, but nobody called me. I've had maybe 2 job interviews in 2 months. And I was like, oh shit, how can I live with that? And you know, I figured out about myself, I'm pretty bored sitting home. Again, I was streaming, I was doing miniatures, but it was not as fancy and happily as I thought it would be. It did not felt like freedom, even though I quit this terrible job that I hated. You know, long story short, I've been unemployed for 5 months. I was really close to give up and agree to some job that wasn't mine to the fullest, just because I felt like I've spent enough time at home with no money, no particular reason to woke up every single day. Like, I need this. But I get lucky. The nice company reached out to me, and my current boss, she is a diamond. She is sweet. She is chill. She is really understanding. She gives you freedom. She's a really good boss for an adult person who can organize their work. And also I can do different things inside my profession. So it's not only something specific, like organizing video shoots, that my main job duty, but also I'm a product manager of some sections on our website that connected with videos. I'm a part of the team, and that feels amazing. A part of the team of people who understand me, who see my value, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. And what I've learned out of it, please don't give up. So yeah, therapy helped. Really simple exercises just to feel yourself, feel connection with your body, asking yourself questions, what do you want to do right now and why you want to do that, to please somebody or to please yourself. Simple repetitive exercises, like when I'm making my bed every single morning, I can think about what it means to me. Like, if you need a stability in your life, you can do that every single day repeatedly. Like, everybody knows this morning routine hack. This habit is start of the day, and every single day is stable for you if you making your bed. At least you made your bed. But for me, it was like act of self-love. So I will go back after working day and my room will look neat and I will enjoy it. And that's a little stuff like this. And even though I worked with therapists for 4 months, I know that in different parts of the world, sometimes therapy is like life going thing, like going to a grocery shop, but I knew that I didn't want that. I wanted the specific period of time to work with therapists, and then I want to have some instruments and practices that I can do by my own and just not rely on somebody else's help. That worked out. If you want to know more, I can do the separate video about the instruments that therapist told me and that the ones that really helped me the most. So I'm not depressed anymore. I feel this spark inside me again. I feel like I can share something with the world. And also with all of that happening, I've lost like 13 kilos, something about that. It was a shield that I was hiding behind, and we can talk about losing weight situation in another separate video because I think it's important topic, and I never could understand why I can't lose weight. And honestly, it was all in my head. Right now, I'm that person who spends 2 hours 3 times a week at yoga dancing studio. I never thought that I could be that person. I always hated moving my body. I was like, no, it's not for me. And it wasn't that hard. We definitely need to talk about it in separate video because it's honestly not just about the aesthetics, but about how you feel yourself. Again, connection to your own self, to your muscles, to your body, to every little cell on your body. And if you want to, you can ask me some questions in the comments down below. So when I will decide to make this video, it will be more helpful for you personally. And honestly, I like a new version of myself. Recently, in October, I've been randomly at this happy birthday very famous designer studio party, and there was a lot of activities there, like the people who can draw you can print something on a t-shirt, a bunch of different stuff. And also there was a therapist there with metaphoric cards, and I absolutely adore this technique. Even though I felt it amazing and I did not feel like I want to ask anything, I just went for it and I asked why I can't be scared being seen. And what we figured out is that I'm afraid of people who are not my tribe, who will try to bring me down. And this little session, 40-minute session on a party, helped me so much, because right now, when I feel like I want to please everyone. I'm reminding myself that I need to think about the people that is my tribe, who is my target audience, you know, the people that I want to be friends with and that I want to surround myself with. So, another activity at this party, it was tattoo masters, and I wanted to make a small little tattoo on the wrist for the longest time, but I had a bad luck of finding nice tattoo masters. And at this moment, after I visited therapist, I was like, I will go for it. I really need this. They had some templates that you can choose from, and I've seen the sparkles, and I'm like, I love this. Not only I love this element of design, every time I see this in any design, I'm like, oh, sparkles. I love glitter. I love this particular sparkles. I want it. But at the same time, it has a meaning for shine, for not afraid to be seen, not afraid to be myself and to show myself to the world. I know that's a small tattoo that's so deep. I do not regret. It was not like drunk body decision. It was like uplifting, amazing night that I want to remember, and I want to remember the things and therapists kind of helped me to understand. And this is just a small, pretty little tattoo that I made last month. And of course I can talk for hours, but I feel like I'm filming myself ages by now and we need to finish. But I will tell you another, or maybe even show you another kind of a big life update next time, because again, it's like the result of me feeling spark in myself and feeling good and wanted to move forward with my life. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, bottom line, I was depressed. I quit my job. I found a new job that I love, and now I'm thriving and I wanna grow as adults. So welcome, hop on this journey with me. And yeah, it was nice talking to you. I've missed it. That's all for today. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being subscribed to this channel. If you want to support, you can leave a like, leave a comment. You know the drill. It would oh, it's hard. It will really help people to find this, and we can help them to feel some hope. Because sometimes that's all you need. Just see again the light in the end of the tunnel, and there is one. Thank you for being here. Bye bye. Woo! Juicy.